Welcome to this wildlife composition masterclass. While the rule of thirds is a foundational guideline, today we will explore advanced composition techniques that will elevate your wildlife photography. We will cover leading lines, framing within the frame, negative space and more, including some unique techniques that will help you to create compelling and dynamic images. Hi, I'm Mario Kilian and welcome back to another video. Let's start with leading lines. Natural lines in the environment can guide the viewer's eye directly to your subject. Look for rivers, pathways, or even the direction of animal tracks. These elements not only draw attention to your subject, but also create a depth of interest. A well-placed leading line can transform a flat image into a dynamic one. But how do you capture them effectively? Scout locations. Look for paths, fallen logs, rivers, or even patterns of light that lead toward where animals might be. Set yourself in a position where these lines naturally direct attention to where the subject is likely to appear. Use a wide-angle lens. This helps capture more of the environment, emphasizing the lines that lead to your subject. Experiment with angles. Get low or move around to adjust the direction of the lines. Sometimes a simple shift can make a leading line more prominent. Framing within the frame creates a strong focal point. Using natural elements like tree branches or rock formations to frame your subject adds context and depth, and invites the viewers to look closely and appreciate the surrounding of the environment. This technique works well with wildlife, as it not only highlights the animal but also tells a story about its habitat. Here is how to achieve this effect. Look for natural frames in the environment. Branches, leaves, rocks, or even shadows can create a natural border around your subject. Move around to align these elements in your frame. Use a mid-range to telephoto lens. This allows you to zoom in on your subject while keeping the natural frame in focus. Position the subject in the center of the frame. To achieve a strong focus on the subject, place it right in the middle of your chosen frame. Negative space allows your subject to stand out. By isolating the animal against the open background, you create a minimalist effect that emphasizes its beauty and grace. This technique works exceptionally well during the golden hour, when the soft light complements the simplicity of the composition. Shoot with open backgrounds. Look for open skies, calm water, or vast fields that can isolate the animal. Try different apertures. A wider aperture like f2.8 or f4 can blur the background, adding negative space that highlights your subject. Position yourself for simplicity. Avoid areas with distracting background elements like branches or busy patterns. Move around until you find a clear background that keeps attention on the subject. Layering creates a three-dimensional effect. By incorporating elements in the foreground, midground and background, you draw the viewers into the scene. For instance, capturing a bird perched on a branch or including flowers in the foreground adds steps and context, enriching the overall image. And these are my best steps to achieve these effects. Incorporate foreground elements. Find plants, rocks or water that can serve as the foreground. This will add depth and a sense of scale. Use a mid to high aperture like f8 or f11. This keeps most of the scene in focus, maintaining the clarity in each layer. Move to position each layer. Adjust your angle until you see clear separation between the layers. Position yourself so that each layer, like the foreground, the subject and the background, is distinct and contributes to overall scene. Environmental storytelling showcases animals as part of their habitat. Capturing behaviors like a lioness with her cubs or a hawk diving for a prey tells a story that connects the viewer with the animal's life. This approach emphasizes the relationship between the subject and his environment, making the image more impactful. But how? These are some tips. Observe animal behavior first. Spend time watching before shooting to capture an action that's significant, like hunting, nesting, or social interactions. Use a wider frame. Don't zoom too closely. Include enough background to set the scene. Shoot during active moments. Capture animals when they are engaging in natural behaviors. This adds authenticity and emotional connection to your images. Symmetry can be incredibly powerful in wildlife photography. Using natural symmetry like a reflection of a bird in the water or two animals mirroring each other can create striking and visually pleasing images. It draws the viewer's attention and often evokes a sense of calm and harmony. You want to know which are my best tips for this? These are: look for reflections. Water bodies can create natural reflections, so shoot near lakes or ponds, especially during calm water. Center the subject. For maximum symmetry, place the animal at the center of your frame. Balance the frame with elements on both sides. If using two animals, place them evenly apart. This creates a harmonious balance. Exploring creative angles can drastically change the perspective of your photographs. Shooting from a low angle can make small animals look more majestic, while an aerial view can offer a unique context. Don't be afraid to experiment with your position to find the most compelling viewpoints. How I do this? These are my favorite tips. Shoot at eye level for intimacy. Position yourself low to meet small animals at their eye level. Experiment with high and low angles. Climb for a higher view or get low in the grass for dramatic close-ups. Use a tilt screen if you have one. This allows you to try lower or higher perspectives without losing sight of the frame. Color theory is an essential part of composition that can enhance your wildlife photography. Utilizing contrasting colors like a vibrant red bird against green foliage can create striking image. Alternatively, harmonious colors can evoke emotions and create a soothing effect. Be mindful of the color palette in your scene, as it can greatly affect the mood of your photos. How I use these colors in photography? These are my best tips. By the way, if you want to know how to use color in photography, here I left you a video for general photography and how to use colors. Plan for complementary colors. Think of colors that stand out against the background. For example, wait for times of the year when some flowers bloom, and wait for the right moment when a colorful bird lands in front of you. Use golden hour lighting. Warm light enhances natural colors, creating rich, vibrant tones. Balance colors in post-processing. Adjust saturation and contrast subtly to enhance natural hues. When photographing groups of animals, the rule of odds suggests that images with an odd number of subjects are generally more visually appealing. These techniques can create a more dynamic composition and draw the viewer's attention to the group as a whole, leading to a more engaging story. These are my tips, how I take these photos. Wait for group formation. Observe animal groups in the wild. Often, animals will naturally gather in odd-numbered groups if you are patient. Compose with one subject as the focal point. In a group of 3, for example, position one animal slightly more prominent, using it as the anchor point. Use a shallow depth of field to isolate the group. A wide aperture like f4 or f5.6 can help isolate your odd-numbered group from the background, creating depth and enhancing the visual flow. By mastering these advanced composition techniques, you can create powerful and evocative images. Remember, photography is an art form, and understanding how to manipulate composition can help you to tell compelling stories through your lens. Next time you're out photographing wildlife, keep these techniques in mind and experiment with them and turn a simple shot in a true art. Your creativity is the only limit. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more wildlife photography tips. And if you know any other tip to improve one of these techniques, write it in the comments so we all can learn more. Now go out and make your best photos. I'm sure you can do it better than I. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.